Welcome back to Little Orphan Annie and the $1 Million Formula. Today we're reading chapter 15. A sad household. Annie was weeping. There, Annie, said Daddy, putting his arm around her and trying to comfort her. You mustn't cry. You must be brave. I can't help it, Daddy. Poor old Eli. He wanted to be good to everybody. Yes, he was kindness itself. What a shame his life had to be wasted by mad fools, incited by shallow knaves and windbags. Eli's death had made Daddy very sad. Punjab and Henry Morgan also felt very badly. Always there are a few who blithely risk the welfare of millions for their own paltry and selfish advantage. And always millions follow such false leaders. For a little while, the wise giant remarked. Eli's death had upset blind Claude Claptrap also. Why did you let him do it? He demanded wildly of Slug. You could have stopped them. I tried, but they wouldn't listen. It was like a terrible dream. Oh, Slug laughed at the man who was repenting too late. And then snarled, Why come to me? You've served my purpose. You inflamed that mob with your clacking tongue. You and the rest of your kind ruined Warbucks. Fine. Now I'm through with you. Get out. At last, realizing the truth, that he had merely been used by Slug, Claptrap stumbled out of the office. Seeking revenge, the irresponsible little mountebank employed the only means he knew: public attack. Who murdered Eli Eon? He shouted from the platform to a listening crowd. Who stirred the basest passions in us all? Who brought about all this destruction? I'll tell you who. That gross and heartless fiend, J. Gordon Slug. Hooray for Claptrap! Down with Slug! The crowd had changed its tune. He should be stripped of all his ill-gotten gains and driven from our fair shores. Right now, I'm fashioning a law to attain these ends, Claptrap continued. Slug, seated in his car close by, merely laughed as he listened to the politician. Listen to that little windbag. He's going to make a law to get me, eh? That's good. By that time, I'll be out of this country, and my money with me. Let the fool rave. Destruction of the plant had not stopped Daddy's work. He was at his desk in the Morgan Library constantly. He and Annie had moved into the home of their friend, for theirs had burned to the ground. Your business is ruined, Oliver. Everything is wiped out. Why don't you quit your eternal figuring? Asked Mr. Morgan, leaning over Daddy and affectionately clapping him on the back. I can't quit just yet, Henry. Gotta clean up the odds and ends, Daddy replied. Yes, I suppose according to law there'll be taxes to pay. What burns me up is that there seems to be no law to punish a man like Slug, Mr. Morgan declared angrily. Punjab had silently entered. For such as Slug, there are other punishments far more suitable than any dreamed of by the makers of laws. Well, don't you go starting anything, Punjab warned his master. Punjab and Morgan left the room, but Punjab soon returned to find Warbucks slipping his pistol hastily back into his desk drawer.
"Sahib," he said, "you cannot intend to allow this creature Slug to escape punishment after causing the brutal killing of our friend Eli Eon. He ruined your business also."
"Oh, well," Daddy stammered a little. "He's done his damage. He won't hurt us anymore." Apparently satisfied, Punjab returned to the living room, where Morgan found him fingering his long curved knife. "Look here, Punjab, what are you up to?" "Me, Sahib?" inquired Punjab in his most innocent manner. "My thoughts are vagrant breezes. Nothing, I assure you, am I up to." "Don't kid me," returned Mr. Morgan. "You're fixing to look up Slug. Don't do it. In the first place, you'd never be able to get near him. Some are given the power to penetrate even the most closely guarded places," answered the wizard. "Don't forget, you're not in your country now, and anyway, it's not your job. It's up to Warbucks. If he wanted to settle Slug, he'd settle him." "That, Sahib, is my fear. I am not fooled by his calm talk. I must be before him." Mr. Morgan whistled in surprise and then returned quickly to the library, where he found Daddy ready to slip out. Without preliminaries, he took the gun from Warbucks' pocket and tossed it on the table. "You mustn't do it," he said without any questions. "Not yet, anyway." "Take it easy, Oliver," Morgan added. "Think it over a few days, anyway." Join me next time for Chapter 16, the final chapter.
A strange disappearance.
You see, it's little Orphan Annie. She and Sandy made the pair. They never seem to have.
Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.